Now, here's the blessing and the curse about that. It's not your identity. However, your personality does have and obtain thoughts, thought forms. And based on your personality, those thought forms can be enlivening, activated, limiting, destructive. And then, of course, your thoughts have a tendency to produce your experience. So if you are identifying primarily with your personality and the ways that it has been forged into manifestation, you're limiting the scope of your life. It's not dynamically activated. So I've seen Daughter of the Mountain is reaching out, saying hello. I'm seeing a number of people saying hello and putting hearts there. Is that TW Lover Forever? How you doing? I see a number of individuals coming in. Royal Lift Journey, how you doing? Arlene Cooper from Utah. Beautiful. So, if we're over-identified with merely our personality, that means we're over-identified with our mask. Now again, in the class, we're going to come to a greater understanding of what I'm saying, but this is a 3-day challenge just to bring you in and get you ready for the class that's going to begin Tuesday. Now, what is your real identity? Your real identity is a timeless, ageless emanation of love intelligence. You have emerged from the presence that's never an absence. It can be said that your life, your real life, is divine. It's magnificent, it's beautiful. It's full to overflowing with infinite potential, infinite possibilities. However, many people never get to it. They live at the level of the personality, they live at the level of survival, they live at the level of coping, they live at the level of the limited perception that's spinning out from the personality. But your challenge today is to begin to come into an awareness of your real ID. No longer being in an identification crisis, but to come into your real identification. That is who you are before time began. You know, there's a statement in Buddhism that says, show me the face you had before your parents were born. It's called a koan, K-O-A-N. It's a spiritual riddle. Show me the face you had before your parents were even born. That means before your parents had that gleam in their eye and brought you forth into this dimension through the birth that your mother gave to you, you existed already. You are an eternal being. You are existence, conscious of itself and becoming more conscious of itself. This is your real ID. And so the arc of spiritual practice is to bring us spiritual realization and insights into our real nature. That's capital R-E-A-L, our real nature. So that more and more and more, as that becomes what we are identified with and as, we think differently, we see differently through a cleaner perception, and our life experience changes. So, of course, we have exercises all around this in the class to help us. But today, this precise second, right now, it is 11:11 Pacific Standard Time. I want you to close your eyes. Close your outer eye. Now, obviously, if you're driving your car or heavy equipment, don't close your eyes, just listen to my words. But if you're sitting in front of your computer or your smartphone, close your eyes. Take a nice inhalation. You don't have to look at me right now, just listen to my voice. And be aware that your body is breathing. And I want you to become aware at this precise moment that you are right where your body is. Your body's breathing and you're right here with your body. Give yourself permission to be aware that you are not your body. That your body is in your field of awareness. Your real identity is you are an eternal being, timeless in nature, and you are pure awareness. You are aware of your body, your physical body. You may even be aware now of your mental body and thoughts that may be emanating from you. Now, give yourself permission to lift up and out and look at your body. Look at yourself sitting in that chair. If that seems a difficult task for some, imagine it. Use your imagination. Come out of the body consciousness and look at the body. Look at you sitting there. And be aware that that body is not you. It is your instrument. It is your vehicle. Just as you are not your car is your instrument. It's a vehicle for mobility. Your body, temple, is the temple of the living God, which you are. Awareness itself, an eternal being. Your body temple is an instrument. It's an instrument for mobility, creativity, the expression of love, generosity, innovativeness, and so much more. It allows you to be in this dimension and to be visible in this dimension. But there's something beyond the body, and that's you. This awareness is you. You are aware, and you are awareness. I want you to, as you are being aware of the body, but you're now being keenly aware that you are awareness, see if you can scan your life from the time that you were an infant up to the present moment, and see if there were any instances of you breaking free from time and limited identity, and became aware that you were connected with life. You had full awareness that you were aware. It could be a moment where you were at the beach and suddenly looking at the waves, the ocean, the grains of sand. You became aware that you were way more than your body. You were way more than where you were born. You were way more than the schools you went to. You were you. Or perhaps you were walking in a forest. Or perhaps you were on a boat out on the ocean. Or perhaps it was a rainy day and you were walking down the street and you suddenly became aware of Mother Nature. Or you were reading a book of poetry or some scripture, and suddenly you were way more than body, way more than emotional body, way more than mental body. You were you. More than your parents' offspring, more than the schools you went to, You became aware of your identity, free, unencumbered. If you can recall such moment, recollect it. Bring it back right now. That was an aha moment. That was a mini Satori moment, an insightful moment, a grace note from the divine, a tap on your shoulder reminding you that you are more than all of this, all of the world of phenomena. You are more than all of that. So rocks, you're with me. Fantastic voyage, you're with us. This is the beginning of a superpower. To know who you are, to know what you are, to know when you are, to know why you are, to know where you are. We will cover the who, the what, the when, the why, the where in our class. But right now you're catching it. Your superpower of you being pure awareness puts you in a position of making choices, not from fear or worry, but choices from your expanded awareness. With real identification with your real nature, choice rather than reaction becomes where you live. Choice rather than defense or coping becomes where you live. Take a deep breath. Sustain it at the apex, right at the top of that breath, just sustain the breath. Some would say hold the breath. I'm not saying hold it, I'm saying just sustain it right there. And give yourself permission to feel better than you've ever felt in your most recent memory. You're not bogged down by circumstance. You're not bogged down by the latest fear, the latest worry, the latest concern that that's moving through society right now. No, you are free. Your superpower of real identity is activated. Breathe into that again. Sustain at the apex. Release with the sound of ah. Ah. Open your eyes. Today is day one of the Claim Your Superpower Challenge. Today's superpower is your real identification, your real ID, pure awareness, your eternal nature, the forever you, the unique expression of infinite potential. I challenge you until we meet again tomorrow to just stop throughout the course of your day. You feel a little anxiety coming on, a little worry, or even if you don't, just stop, take a breath, close your eyes, and remember any moment in your life where you were not caught up in time, but the eternal had your heart. And you were identified with something beyond the body and beyond the imprint of the mind. And then choose in that moment to be in joy. Choose to feel that all of your needs are met. Choose to feel that you are safe. And then that superpower will grow. And you will continue to reflect and to reveal a joy that is beyond what the world can give you. This is what I know for sure. I am Michael B. Beckwith, the founder of the Agape International Spiritual Center, saying thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow, obviously, I have the 3 services tomorrow, 6:45 a.m. Pacific Time, the Way of Meditation service, the 9 a.m. service, the 11:30 service Pacific Time, a.m. We will be speaking to you about life is alive, are you? The single eye way of living. And then, after service, at 2 p.m., we'll have another live in which we will continue this challenge with challenge number 2. Your mind being made an asset to your unfolding life. Okay? All 3 services will be immersed in the soak technology, that is frequencies that will uplift and heal and sustain you. Now, if you want to sign up for the class, go to my link in my bio and learn all about the class. And then look at the other things in the link as well. God bless you. God is blessing you. God is giving. Be gracious enough to receive it. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you in class on Tuesday evening. Peace and blessings. I see you, Higher Vibes. I see you, Robbie Ramos. I see you, Spiritual Dr. Artist. I see you, Jackson. I see you, James. I see you, the monk, speaking 500. I see you guys. I see you. I see you. I see you. Go to my link. Sign up for the class. See you tomorrow. Blessings.